Alright, so most of us are fans of the horror film franchise genre. And, well, here are some key rules to help you survive one if your life becomes a horror movie. So here we go. Rule number one. You got a killer who's basically superhuman. Shooting them won't work. Stabbing them won't work. Basically, in the third sequel, your best bet is to cryogenically freeze their head, decapitate them, or blow them up. Rule number two. Anyone, including the main character, can or will die. Rule number three. Don't call the cops, because just like in every horror movie or film, the phone lines will either be dead or the killer will cut them off so they can have you right where they want them, so you cannot call anyone for backup. That or they probably got you the cops before you could call 911. Rule number four. The past will come back to bite you in the ass. Whatever you think you know about the past, forget it. The past is not at rest. Any sins you think or have committed in the past will break out and destroy you. I mean, think about it. Michael Myers in Halloween knew that he had a sister, and he broke out to destroy her. Then in Halloween 4, he found out he had a niece, broke out, and came out to destroy her when she was a kid. Until the sixth sequel, he finally did it. The Friday the 13th series, Jason always goes back to camp because his mom killed most of the campers because they were too slutty and they were too careless and let little Jason Voorhees drown. Which brings me up to this next set of rules. I would count this as rule number 5. No sex. Yeah, definitely. No sex in any horror film. Because in every horror film, the ones who are doing it always become the first kill. I mean, I've been saying this since I was 11 years old. Face it, she had sex. And like every movie slut before her, she must die. And rule number 2, no drugs. Because people who are having sex, people who are doing drugs, people who are drinking always get killed first. And this is the most important rule of any horror movie. Don't say the phrase "I'll be back," because I've seen every horror movie ever made when I was 9 years old. And when they say the phrase "I'll be back," and I don't mean Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Terminator ought to be back. No, when they say the phrase "I'll be back," they ain't coming back, because you're gonna probably find them impaled with a knife in the wall, jolting out of their neck, dead somewhere in a barn, their body's probably under some bed. And trust me, the phrase "I'll be back" means you won't be back. Well, that is my lecture on the rules of surviving in a horror movie. Until next time.